said, but words take up space and words take up time. And right now distance feels like a crime. An inch between us feels like a mile, a canyon created by a breath or a smile. I'm tired of the gap, however small. I want to break down the invisible wall. I don't want near and I don't want close. I want the feeling that matters the most. I want to eliminate the atoms of air that linger between us, floating in there. I want to press in until the friction is heat, until I can feel your own heartbeat inside of my chest, rhythm for rhythm, solving the unsolvable love algorithm. No space for a shadow, no space for the light, just the collision of us in the night. Let the world outside try to pry us apart, but they'll never find the seam of the heart. I'm pushing the boundary, crossing the line, erasing the border of yours and of mine. I want zero distance, nothing in between, the closest connection that's ever been seen. Skin touching skin, soul touching soul, two broken halves becoming a whole. No room for a whisper, no room for a lie, no room for the wind to go passing on by. I want to be where you end, and I start zero distance, heart against heart. It's a vacuum of love where we can survive, the only place where I feel truly alive. If I pull back a little, I start to feel cold. I need your gravity to have and to hold. We merge like the colors in a watercolor paint. The sinner is lost in the arms of the saint. I can't tell whose hand is holding the sheet, or whose pulse is making this terrible heat. Let's defy the laws of the space and the place. Let's disappear into this intimate embrace. Closer than family, closer than friends. This is where the separation ends. Not a sheet of paper could fit in the space between my hands and your beautiful face. I want zero distance, nothing in between, the closest connection that's ever been seen. Skin touching skin, soul touching soul, two broken halves becoming a whole. No room for a whisper, no room for a lie, no room for the wind to go passing on by. I want to be where you end, and I start zero distance, heart against heart. Tie the silk around my head, silence the doubts that I have fed. The world dissolves into the black. There is no way of turning back. I surrender my vision, I surrender my sight, giving up the comfort of the morning light. I'm standing here vulnerable, standing here still, waiting for the command of your gentle will. I hear your footsteps on the gravel floor. I don't know what is waiting behind the door. You take my hand, your grip is warm, my anchor in the middle of the coming storm. You whisper, step forward, and I lift my feet, walking into the dark on the uneven street. I don't check the ground, I don't feel for the wall. I listen to your voice, answering the call. 'Cause I'm walking in a blindfold, trust leaving behind the fear and the dust. I walk off the edge of the highest cliff. If you were the one to give me the lift, I know I won't fall, I know I won't break, I know you won't make a fatal mistake. must go as long as you're leading. That's all I need to know. People shout warnings, watch out for the hole, but they don't understand the bond of the soul. They think I'm crazy to walk without sight, to navigate the hazards of the endless night. But they don't feel the safety of your hand in mine, a connection that is bordering on the divine. You steer me left when the danger is right, holding me steady, holding me tight. Total surrender is a scary thing, but freedom is the song that I start to sing. I'm not analyzing, I'm not in control. I'm letting you carry the weight of the whole. If I stumble, you catch me before I hit the ground. You are the safest place that I have found. 'Cause I'm walking in a blindfold, trust leaving behind the fear and the dust. I'd walk off the edge of the highest cliff if you were the one to give me the lift. I know I won't fall, I know I won't break, I know you won't make a fatal mistake. You are my radar, you are my eyes, guiding me through the dangerous lights. I don't need to see where I must go as long as you're leading. That's all I need to know. Lead me on step by step into the dark. I have no fear. Your voice is near. I follow you. Blindfold. Trust.
You are the giant standing in the glade, casting the iron and the heavy shade. Your roots go down into the deepest earth, proving your power and your ancient worth. I was a seedling seeking out the light, looking for something that could hold me tight. I found your bark rough and strong and gray, and I began to climb day after day.
I wrap my arms around your sturdy waist, moving upward with a gentle haste. I laid my leaves against your wooden skin, letting the story of us now covers up your scars. You are the ladder reaching for the stars. Let the world say that I am holding on too tight. They don't understand the comfort of the night. We are woven together, stem and tree. No longer you and I, but we stand tall. My love, I'll hold you close. The wood and the vine, the perfect design. The oak and the ivy entwined.
You're staring at the ceiling, lost in the gray, worrying about the bills we have to pay. You ask me if we're gonna make it through the rain, if love is enough to handle all the pain. You're scared that time will steal the spark we have, that one day we won't smile and we won't laugh. But close your eyes and listen to me speak. I've seen the mountaintop, I've seen the peak. Imagine that I've traveled down the line, jumped ahead to the year 2079. I saw an old house sitting on a hill. Everything was quiet, everything was still. There were two old people sitting on the swing, wearing the same old battered wedding ring. They looked a lot like us, just with silver hair, breathing in the sweetness of the evening air. I picked up a pen and I wrote it all down, to send it back to this noisy little town. A message to your heart to put your mind at ease, carried on the whisper of the future breeze. I'm sending you a postcard from tomorrow, signed with love and void of any sorrow. It says, don't you worry, we are doing fine. We made it through the rough patch and the incline. The ink is a little faded, but the words are clear. I'm still in love with you and I am still right here. The view is beautiful, the sky is perfect blue. P.S. The future is amazing because of you. It says we figured out the heavy stuff, that even when the road got steep and rough, we never let go of the other's hand. We built our castle on the solid land. I read about the memories we haven't made yet, the sunsets that we never will forget. The wrinkles on your face are lines of joy, stories of a girl who loved a boy. So when you feel afraid of what's to come, just listen to the beating of the drum. My heart is promising to stay the same. Time is just a number, life is just a game, but we are the winners. I can guarantee I've seen the ending, darling, believe in me. I'm sending you a postcard from tomorrow, signed with love and void of any sorrow. It says, don't you worry, we are doing fine. We made it through the rough patch and the incline. The ink is a little faded, but the words are clear. I'm still in love with you and I am still right here. The view is beautiful, the sky is perfect blue. P.S. The future is amazing because of you. I'll put it in the mailbox of your dreams. It's better than it looks, better than it seems. Read it every night, everything is gonna be alright. See you in the morning, see you in tomorrow. We're standing on the rooftop, 50 stories high, watching red and yellow lasers paint the midnight sky. The traffic down below is just a river made of gold, a concrete kind of magic that never will get old. The music from the clubs is shaking up the floor. The siren of the city is a wild and restless roar. We breathe in electricity and neon-colored air, lost inside the chaos of the crowded city square.
Now close your eyes and teleport 100 miles away, where the tall buildings vanish and the sky turns into gray. Standing in the tall grass with the crickets singing loud, away from all the hustle and the pressure of the crowd. The darkness is a velvet blanket wrapped around our skin, where the silence is the music and the forest lets us in. And dancing in the bushes, glowing soft and green, the tiny little lanterns of a nature.
Two different worlds, two different views. One is made of silence, one is made of blues. But when I hold your hand, the boundaries disappear. The atmosphere is perfect just because you're here. From the city lights to the fireflies, it doesn't matter where the landscape lies. We can dance on the pavement under street lamp glare, or float in the meadow with the wind in our hair. You turn the subway station into paradise. You make the wild woods feel warm and nice. Artificial beams or a natural spark, you are the light that guides me through the dark. Between the city lights and the fireflies, I found my home in your eyes.
I don't need a penthouse with a view of Central Park. I don't need a cabin hiding deep inside the dark. I just need the radius of where you stand to be. That is the only geography that matters to me. We can dress in diamonds or we can dress in mud. We can sip champagne or watch the river flood. The background is a painting that can change from day to day, but the feeling of our love will never fade away.
Baby, some people need the noise to feel alive. Some people need the quiet to survive. But we are the travelers who walk between the lines, turning every location into perfect signs. The glow of the billboard, the glow of the bug, it all feels the same inside your hug. From the city lights to the fireflies, it doesn't matter where the landscape lies. We can dance on the pavement under street lamp glare, or float in the meadow with the wind in our hair. You turn the subway station into paradise. You make the wild woods feel warm and nice. Artificial beams or a natural spark, you are the light that guides me through the dark. Between the city lights and the fireflies, I found my home in your eyes. Let the skyline shine, let the insects fly, as long as you are mine. Under any sky, city lights, fireflies, paradise. On the sofa, only feet apart, but there's a canyon run right through the heart. The air is frozen thick with the things we didn't say, the debris of the battle from earlier today. I look at the profile of your stubborn face. You're staring at the window, staring into space. The distance isn't physical, it's deeper than the sea. A void of angry quietness between you and me. The longer we wait, the wider it grows. A river of resentment that steadily flows. It erodes the foundation of the love we built, filling up the valley with the mud of guilt. I'm scared to speak, I'm scared to make a sound, in case the fragile ground starts to crumble down. But I can't let you drift away to the other side, lost in the shadows of your wounded pride. Someone has to do it, someone has to move. We have nothing left to prove. I'm swallowing my ego. I'm taking the first step into the unknown depth. I'm building a buffet over silence to rescue our love from this quiet violence. Laying down a sorry like a wooden plank, trying to cross the river before we break the bank. One word and another, hammering them tight, trying to reach you in the middle of the night. Please don't burn it down from the other shore. I'm walking to you, baby, I'm not fighting anymore. Meet me in the middle, on the bridge over silence. I whisper your name and I see you flinch. We close the gap by a single inch. It's a shaky
making construction sway in the wind, admitting the places where we both have sinned. I didn't mean it, is the steel and the stone. I love you is the mortar that sets the tone. I see your shoulders drop, I see the tension fade, walking on the path that my apology made. Silence is a killer, silence is a ghost. It hurts the ones that we love the most. It's easy to be angry, it's easy to be mute, but love requires courage to end the dispute. I'm extending my hand over the abyss, hoping that it ends with a reconciling kiss. I'm building a bridge over silence to rescue our love from this quiet violence. Laying down a sorry like a wooden plank, trying to cross the river before we break the bank. One word then another, hammering them tight, trying to reach you in the middle of the night. Please don't burn it down from the other shore. I'm walking to you, baby, I'm not fighting anymore. Meet me in the middle, on the bridge over silence. I'm almost there, don't turn away. Take my hand, it's okay. We crossed it, we're safe no more. Silence.
Modern love is like a plastic cup. Use it once and then you throw it up. Swipe to the left for a brand new face. Always running in a frantic race. But I'm looking at the photo on the shelf. Grandpa and grandma smiling to themselves. 60 years of holding hands, building a life on solid lands. They didn't have much but they had it all. Standing together, standing tall. I don't want an upgrade every single year. I want a love that conquers every fear. I want the silver hair, I want the lines, the map of a life where the sun still shines. I wanna sit on the porch in a rocking chair, watching the sunset with you right there. A slow burning fire that never dies, reflected forever in your eyes. They say that forever is a fairy tale, that every relationship is doomed to fail. But I believe in the old school way of promising forever and meaning stay. I want a vintage future with you, a love that is classic, tried and true, like a black and white movie playing on the screen. The kind of romance that is rarely seen. Will grow old like fine whiskey and wine, and better with age divine by design. Walking with canes made of diamond and gold, a story of love that will never get old. Let's build a future love like the past, the only kind of love built to last. They fixed it up for the memory's sake. They didn't just toss it and buy something new. And that is exactly what I'll do with you. If we have a fight, if we hit a snack, we won't pack a suitcase or a leaving bag. We'll sit at the table and work it out, removing the anger, removing the doubt. Trends come and go like the changing breeze, but roots grow deep in the ancient trees. I don't care what the modern people say, I'm loving you in the vintage way. Being strong, honest and real, a lifetime contract that we're gonna seal. I want a vintage future with you, a love that is classic, tried and true, like a black and white movie playing on the screen. The kind of romance that is rarely seen. Will grow old like fine whiskey and wine, and better with age divine by design. Walking with canes made of diamond and gold, a story of love that will never get old. Let's build a future like the past, the only kind of love built to last. Let the world spin fast, we will move slow, watching the garden start to grow. Just you and me, eternally, a vintage future.
told me love was always sunny and bright, a constant summer without a cold night. But they didn't tell me about the shift in wind, or where the storm ends and where we begin. I've seen the clouds gathering inside your eyes, I've watched the thunder take you by surprise. The temperature drops and the sky turns gray, but I'm not the kind who runs away.
The dictionary says to weather is to survive, to stay standing when the tempest comes alive, to endure the friction and to bear the strain, to hold the fortress in the driving rain. So when your mood changes like the turning tide, I'll be the shelter where you can hide. I'm not looking for a climate that is always mild, I love the version of you that is fierce and wild. I am weathering you in every sense of the word, facing the gale and the things I have heard. It's not just the sunshine, it's not just the blue, it's standing my ground when the hurricane blows through. Let it rain, let it pour, let the seasons spin, I know that the sun will come back again. I'm sturdy and steady, I'm loyal and true, I'm committed to loving and weathering you.
Some people pack up when the leaves turn brown, they want the easy path, the safe way down. But diamonds are made of pressure and heat, and love is a victory after defeat. I accept the lightning, I accept the snow, I accept the highs and the places looking low. Cause after the storm washes the world clean, we find the most beautiful things ever seen.
Easy to love when the water is still, but the test of the heart is the steep rocky hill. I'm wearing a coat made of patience and grace, ready to stand in this beautiful place. I'm not waiting for the storm to pass me by, I'm learning to dance under your rainy sky. I am weathering you in every sense of the word, facing the gale and the things I have heard. It's not just the sunshine, it's not just the blue, it's standing my ground when the hurricane blows through. Let it rain, let it pour, let the seasons spin, I know that the sun will come back again. I'm sturdy and steady, I'm loyal and true, I'm committed to loving and weathering you. The forecast is clear or the forecast is gray, it doesn't matter, I'm going to stay through the storm and the morning dew. I am loving and weathering you.
Weatherman said it's a category 5, the strongest storm to ever come alive. The sky turned green and the wind began to scream, waking us up from a peaceful summer dream. We ran out the door with a cheap piece of nylon, a little black umbrella that we tried to rely on. Was made for a drizzle, it was made for a mist, not for the anger of nature's iron fist. Oh, oh, the moment we stepped out, the rib snapped in two, the fabric turned backwards and the water soaked through. It's comical really, trying to stay dry when the ocean is falling from the hole in the sky. We are drenched to the bone in a matter of seconds, responding to the call that the tempest beckons. This protection is useless, a joke of a shield, but we refuse to run and we refuse to yield. Logic would tell us to run for the cover, to save ourselves and forget the lover, but I'm gripping the handle and you're gripping my arm, finding a calm inside of the alarm. We are holding an umbrella in a hurricane, a foolish attempt to hold back the rain. It won't keep us dry, it won't stop the cold, but it gives us a reason to have and to hold. The wind tears it apart, ripping the seams, but it cannot tear apart our hopes and our dreams. Let the water pour down, let the flood waters rise, I'm facing the storm with you by my side. So together, under an umbrella in a hurricane. The world is dissolving in gray and in black, there is no moving forward, there's no turning back. We are shouting to speak, but the roar is too loud, lost in the chaos of the thunderhead cloud. But I squeeze your hand tight and you catch a cold, we might freeze to the core, but we aren't alone in this terrible war. Let the roof fly away, let the street lights go dark. We are lighting a fire with a shivering spark. The umbrella is broken, a skeleton frame, but our love is a fortress that puts it to shame. It's not about staying dry anymore, it's about standing together on the slippery. We are holding an umbrella in a hurricane, a foolish attempt to hold back the rain. It won't keep us dry, it won't stop the cold, but it gives us a reason to have and to hold. The wind tears it apart, ripping the seams, but it cannot tear apart our hopes and our dreams. Let the water pour down, let the flood waters rise. I'm facing the storm with you by my side, soaked together under an umbrella in a hurricane. The wind is dying down, the rain is getting slow. Look at us, we're a mess, but we're still standing. Throw the umbrella away, hold me instead.
I walked through the door with a heavy heart. I've used all my words, I played every part. The world out there demands a speech, a constant noise, a constant reach. I'm drained of the nouns and the verbs and the rhyme. I don't have the energy, I don't have the time to explain how I feel or to tell you the day. I just sit on the couch and I stare far away. Anyone else would ask what is wrong. Why are you quiet? Why is the face long? It forced me to talk when I wanna be mute, to explain every detail, to argue and dispute. But you simply look at the slump of my space. You read the exhaustion written on my face. You don't ask for details, you don't ask for proof. You sit down beside me under the roof. It's a language that only two people can speak when the signal is strong but the body is weak. You don't need a dictionary to understand the tremble and shaking of my tired hand. 'Cause you are the translator of silence. You decode the quiet without any violence. You hear what I say when my lips are sealed. You know every wound that is waiting to be healed. When I say nothing, you hear everything. You hear the sadness, you hear the sting. You take the blank pages and read every line. The only one fluent in the silence of mine. A sigh is a paragraph you understand. A blink of an eye is a wave of a hand. You bring me a glass of water, you dim down the light. You know exactly how to fix up the night. You know when I'm angry, you know when I'm sad. You know when I'm missing the things that I had. You interpret the pause, you translate the air with a touch on the shoulder to show that you care. Words can be clumsy, words can be lies. The truth is hidden inside of the eyes. The world is a tower of babble and noise, but we found a frequency, we found a poise. I don't have to struggle to make myself clear, because you are listening and you are right here. 'Cause you are the translator of silence. You decode the quiet without any violence. You hear what I say when my lips are sealed. You know every wound that is waiting to be healed. When I say nothing, you hear everything. You hear the sadness, you hear the sting. You take the blank pages and read every line. The only one fluent in the silence of mine. Thank you for listening to the things I didn't say. You understood anyway, my translator. We don't have a parachute.
could learn to fly. The logical decision is to turn and walk away, to live to fight another safe and boring day. But safety is a cage where the wild birds die. I see the reckless fire burning in your eyes.
My knees are shaking, my breath is getting short. This is the moment of the last resort. I look into your face and the panic starts to fade. I'm ready for the choice that we have made. So let's jump into
The great unknown, where the seeds of the future are waiting to be sown. It's dark and it's deep and it's wild and it's wide, but I'll take the leap if you are by my side. I don't care where we land, I don't care where we go. As long as I'm with you, I don't need to know. Close your eyes and fall into the great unknown. Maybe we'll hit water, maybe we'll hit stone. Maybe we'll build a kingdom on a solitary throne. We might be fools, we might be insane, running straight into the wind and rain. But a life lived in safety is a life half lived. I want the adventure that only you can give. No guarantees, no promises, no warranty card. We're betting it all on the turn of a card.
Gravity is pulling, calling our names. We're leaving behind the rules and the games. Hold my hand tighter, don't you let go. We're diving together to the world down below. It's not about the landing, it's about the fall. Answering the wildest, loudest call.
So let's jump into the great unknown, where the seeds of the future are waiting to be sown. It's dark and it's deep and it's wild and it's wide, but I'll take the leap if you are by my side. I don't care where we land, I don't care where we go. As long as I'm with you, I don't need to know. Close your eyes and fall into the great unknown. Are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, jump. The great unknown.
The armistice is signed at 10 p.m. We kiss goodnight and say amen, lying still on our separate sides, watching the rise of the evening tides. But by midnight, the treaty is broke. It starts as an unconscious gentle poke, then you roll to the left with a mighty heave, and suddenly the sheets begin to leave. I wake up shivering in the Arctic air. I reach for the cover, but it isn't there. You rolled yourself into a tight cocoon, sleeping soundly underneath the moon. You're a thief in the night, a bandit of down, the greediest sleeper in the whole town. I'm left with a corner, maybe an inch of sheet, while you're wrapped up like a human tree. I plan my strategy, I plan my attack, to steal the polyester comfort back. I grab the edge and I pull with my might, but you are holding on incredibly tight. It's the war over the blanket, a nightly fight between the left side and the right. A tug of war in the middle of the dark, trying to reclaim my territory mark. You steal the heat, you steal the space, with an innocent look upon your face. But I don't really mind the shivering cold, 'cause it gives me a reason to have and to hold you. Now I have a weapon that you don't expect, a maneuver that creates a direct effect. I take my feet, which are freezing like ice, and touch your leg, it isn't very nice. You jump in your sleep and you loosen your grip. I see my chance and I let the cover slip. Now I've got the duvet, I've got the prize. Victory is mine right before my eyes. But winning is lonely when I'm far apart. I've got the blanket, but I miss your heart. The bed is too big when we draw the line. I don't want just yours and I don't want just mine. I'd rather be squished and I'd rather be warm, together in the center, safe from the storm. It's the war over the blanket, a nightly fight between the left side and the right. A tug of war in the middle of the dark, trying to reclaim my territory mark. You steal the heat, you steal the space, with an innocent look upon your face. But I don't really mind the shivering cold, cause it gives me a reason to have and to hold you. So I wave the white flag, I surrender the sheet. Just come over here and warm up my feet.
The world is rushing in a high-speed stream, living life inside a pixelated dream. Swipe to the left, swipe to the right, looking for a connection in the blue screen light. Love is a text message sent in a haze, compressed and distorted, a terrible waste. They want it instant, they want it on demand, but I'm looking for something I can hold in my hand. Turn off my Wi-Fi, put the phone on the shelf. I want to have you all to myself. No notifications, no buzzing sound, just the silence of nature all around. I don't want a filter to smooth out your skin. I want the grain in the state that you're in. I don't want a playlist that's stored in the cloud. I want the music to be heavy and loud. Let's go back to the basic, back to the start. Before the technology hardened the heart. I want the physical, the tactical grace of a slow motion love in a fast forward place. Cause I want an analog love in a digital age. Let's take our time and turn the page, like a needle dropping on a vinyl disc, taking the jump and taking the risk. I want the crackle, I want the pop, I want a rhythm that is never gonna stop. No autocorrect, no edit, no undo, just the raw and the scratchy version of you. Like a roll of film with 24 shots, we can't delete the blur or the spots. We have to wait for the image to bloom, sitting together in the dark room. It teaches us patience, it teaches us care, to value the moments that are precious and rare. We can't just scroll past the things that we feel, we have to touch it to make it look real. Servers will crash and the data will fade, files get corrupted and memories degrade. But a handwritten letter on paper and ink is stronger than any computer link. I want a love that can sit on the shelf, a story I can read to remind myself. Cause I want an analog love in a digital age. Let's take our time and turn the page, like a needle dropping on a vinyl disc, taking the jump and taking the risk. I want the crackle, I want the pop, I want a rhythm that is never gonna stop. No autocorrect, no edit, no undo, just the raw and the scratchy version of you.
We didn't walk down a carpet of red, we didn't repeat what the preacher man said. There was no choir singing a hymn, no candles lighting the room that was dim, no signature drawing on a legal page, no public performance upon a stage. Just you and me in the morning light, deciding to make this feeling right. We skipped the ceremony, we skipped the crowd, but our silence rang out incredibly loud. comforting song. It was in the way you fixed the broken door. It was in the way you paced the hospital floor. It's the coffee you bring me before I wake. It's the sacrifices that you silently make. Those are the words that matter the most. Not a champagne glass raised for a toast. 'Cause we are living by unwritten vows, stronger than the laws that the world allows. We don't need ink to prove we are true. My everyday actions are my promise to you. In sickness and health is just a phrase until you live it through the hardest days. We signed our souls with a gentle touch, saying so little but meaning so much. Sacred and silent, here and now, the beautiful truth of an unwritten vow. Paper can tear and ink can fade. Memories of weddings can slowly degrade. But the way you hold me when I'm falling apart is etched forever inside of my heart. I don't need a ring to weigh down my hand, to know that together is where we stand. We choose each other when the sun comes up, revealing the love in the empty cup. It's a choice that we make again, again, without the need for a witness or pen. Let the others have the white dress and the veil. Let them have the fairy tale grail. We have the reality, the grit and the grace, the lines of commitment upon your face. A contract of kindness, a treaty of care, something that is precious, incredibly rare. 'Cause we are living by unwritten vows, stronger than the laws that the world allows. We don't need ink to prove we are true. My everyday actions are my promise to you. In sickness and health is just a phrase until you live it through the hardest days. We signed our souls with a gentle touch, saying so little but meaning so much. Sacred and silent, here and now, the beautiful truth of an unwritten vow. No, I do, just I will, every day, standing still by your side through the storms, breaking rules, breaking norms, unwritten but true.
I'm sitting across the table, lost in a thought, trying to find the words that I just caught. I open my mouth and take a little breath, scared that the silence might bore you to death. I start with the honey and then I just freeze, searching my mind for the keys to a peace. But you don't look up, you don't even blink, you already know what I'm starting to think. I say to you one and you say Italian tonight. I say I am wrong and you say it's alright. It's kinda spooky
silent and strange conversation. Two separate minds with a single connection, moving together in perfect reflection.
We live our life in unfinished sentences, no need for commas or long parentheses. I start the phrase and you put the period. They're pulling the words from the thin empty air. I am the question and you are the answer, moving in sync like a professional dancer. You know the ending before I begin, completing the thoughts that are hidden within. We walk in the store and I point to the shelf. I think we need, yeah, I saw it myself. Remember that guy from the party last year? I'm feeling a bit, don't worry, I'm here. It saves us so much time. The shorthand we use, we never get cross and we never confuse. You are the editor inside of my brain, filling the blanks and explaining the pain, and explaining the pain. Sometimes I wonder if I disappeared, would you still be hearing the things that I feared? You know me better than I know my soul. You take all my fragments and make them a whole. I don't have to explain, I don't have to try. You read every truth in the blink of an eye. We live our life in unfinished sentences, no need for commas or long parentheses. I start the phrase and you put the period. They're pulling the words from the thin empty air. I am the question and you are the answer, moving in sync like a professional dancer. You know the ending before I begin, completing the thoughts that are hidden within. So when I say you say I love you too. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to do. My unfinished sentence complete with you. I'm a drifting ember in the dead of night, looking for a place to start a fight. I got a burning touch and a restless soul, a runaway train losing all control. I need a place to land, I need a place to catch. I'm the striking surface and the burning match.
I'm a pool of petrol on the garage floor, volatile and dangerous to the core. I've been waiting dormant in the heavy air for a hint of smoke or a sudden flare. I'm quiet but I'm deadly if you get too close, the kind of poison that you overlook the most.
I'm getting closer,
I feel the heat,
one little friction.
make me complete. The reaction is starting, we can't stop it now.
Cause I am the spark and you are the fuel, breaking every safety and every single rule. When we come together it's a blinding light, setting the whole damn city alight. You feed the fire,
You start the burn.
it's the point of no return. We are the danger, we are the cruel addiction of the spark and the fuel. I try to walk away, but the fumes are sweet. You know you want the chaos and the blistering heat. It's suicide to love you, it's a fiery grave. But baby, tell me, do you really want to be saved? Burn it down to the ground, don't make a single sound. Watch the flames go higher, consume us in desire. Oxygen is low, ready to blow. Cause I am the spark and you are the fuel, breaking every safety and every single rule. When we come together it's a blinding light, setting the whole damn city alight. You feed the fire, you start the burn, it's the point of no return. We are the danger, we are the cruel addiction of the spark and the fuel. Subway cars screaming, the wheels are on the track. The city noise is heavy, weighing on my back. I see you sitting there, staring at your phone, surrounded by the people, but feeling all alone. I reach into my pocket and pull the tango out, a little white escape from the chaos and the shout. I tap you on the shoulder and offer you the prize, a ticket to a secret world, right before your eyes. When I whisper, I'll take the right. The
on tight. We slide a little closer, leaving no space in between. Shoulder brushing shoulder, the closest we have been. We have to walk in rhythm, we have to move as one, or else the connection will be broken and undone. It's a physical tether that binds us to the beat, walking in our bubble down the busy street. The world outside is muted, the sirens fade away. It doesn't matter what the people have to say. We're listening to the same voice, singing the same tune. Two astronauts floating on the surface of the moon. Shared headphones, shared heart. We're listening to the ending and the start. One in your left ear, one in my right, blocking out the darkness with the melody of light. We're splitting up the stereo to make the picture whole, connecting through the music, soul to soul. It's an intimate collision, a private little zone with shared headphones. We are never alone. I was nervous to show you the songs I really love, the quiet little anthems I'm always thinking of. But I see your foot tapping, I see you close your eyes, I see the little smile that you can't disguise. You're hearing what I'm hearing, feeling what I feel, making the emotion suddenly so real. It's like I'm letting you inside my very head, listening to the words that I have never said. The drums are in your ear, the guitar is in mind. In the middle of our minds, the harmony aligns. Left channel, right channel, coming into sync. Stronger than a chain, stronger than a link. We share the silence when the track begins to fade, waiting for the next one that the DJ made. Shared headphones, shared heart. We're listening to the ending and the start. One in your left ear, one in my right, blocking out the darkness with the melody of light. We're splitting up the stereo to make the picture whole, connecting through the music, soul to soul. It's an intimate collision, a private little zone with shared headphones. We are never alone. Don't pull away, let the playlist play. Just lean your head on me, the perfect harmony. Shared headphone. I used to think that I was one of a kind, a unique puzzle that no one could find. I walked alone with my quirks and my ways, drifting through life in a solitary haze. Then I met you and I froze in my track. It felt like the universe was staring right back. The way you stand, the way that you speak, the way that you smile when your knees getting weak. Cracks that you try to disguise, because I have the same ones behind my own eyes. I see your temper, I see your pride, the little demons that you try to hide. It's annoying to watch you make my mistakes, to see you walking on the ice till it breaks. But I cannot judge you, I cannot complain, because I know exactly the source of your pain. We share the same scars on the very same skin. I know where you end and where I begin. It's scary to see myself out of my frame. Different body, but the spirit's the same. No secrets to keep, no shadows to cast. We are the future, we are the past. 'Cause you are my mirror soul, my living reflection, the perfect design of a flawed connection. When I look at you, I see the truth, the fading of time and the fountain of youth. I love your darkness because it is mine. I love how your broken pieces align. I'm learning to love the things that I lack by loving the mirror that is staring back. You know what I'm thinking before I can say. You know when I want to run far away. There is no place to hide from your view, because you see me like I'm seeing you. We clash like two storms on the ocean floor, but we always come back to the quiet shore. Forgiving each other is easy to do, 'cause forgiving you means I'm forgiving me. Two sheets of glass facing face to face, creating an infinite endless
endless space, a tunnel of light that goes on forever, a bond that no hammer or stone can sever. You are the echo, you are the rhyme, my twin flame traveling through the time. 'Cause you are my mirror soul, my living reflection, the perfect design of a flawed connection. When I look at you, I see the truth, the fading of time and the fountain of youth.